Hello, Dumaguete.
Hello, Negros Oriental.
Hello, Sillimanians around the world.
This is Joshua Soldivillo.
And this is Ronelyn Faith Vailoces-No.
You're watching
Silliman.
Good evening, everyone. This is a magazine show that talks about different aspects of Silliman University, a program initiated to discuss different matters concerning the campus by the sea. You are watching Silliman. Hello there, Sillimanians and friends of Silliman around the world. Dagang salamat for joining us once again tonight, and dagang salamat for choosing Silliman to be your Monday night company. In the previous episode, friends, we have featured our School of Basic Education, particularly our preschool department, all the way to our Teal family, the senior high school department. And of course, this series of episode is going to have a full tour of the School of Basic Education. We are now bound for our next destination, which is the Silliman University Elementary School. And tonight, we have invited, of course, students from the elementary school and, of course, a parent representative to share to us their stories and experiences at the elementary school. So, friends, allow me to introduce one of our parents at the elementary school. We have Mrs. Mary Ann Torres. Mayong gabi, ma'am, and welcome to Silliman.
Mayong gabi. Thank you for inviting me here, all of us here.
And of course, together with Mary Ann, of course, ayahang twins, no? We have here Edrian and Ethan. Good evening, Adrian and Ethan. Welcome to Silliman.
Good evening, sir. Thank you for inviting us. Thank you for inviting us to.
Oh, diba? Twin talaga sila, sabay-sabay din magsagot. All right. Now, first and foremost, thank you very much for sharing generously your time with us. And unfortunately, friends, the principal of the elementary school could not join us because she is under the weather. I hope you get well soon, Ma'am Ethel. No? Stay hydrated. Take a lot of vitamin C. Okay? And hopefully you can join us next time. No? But we have here Ethan and Adrian. Did you study at the elementary school since grade 1?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, could you share to us your, sa elementary, because when I was in elementary school, we used to have this sectioning Section 1, Section 2, or yung iba they have this sectioning na fruits, section apples, or yung iba man heroes. Do you still have that at the elementary school right now, Ethan and Adrian?
Not anymore.
Well, it's pretty different here in Silliman. The names of our sections are based on figures of the Bible, like example, grade 1 Matthew, grade 2 Colossians, I believe. Then the higher grade, as it gets higher, the Bible figures get less important, like example,
Okay.
the prophets like Zechariah.
Ethan and Adrian, what section do you belong to?
Grade
Section
6 Zechariah.
So the two of them come
Yeah.
from the same section.
In the same section.
Okay. Before we go further, would you like to greet your friends who are watching us tonight? Let's start with Ethan. Go ahead.
Like to say thank you, all of you who are watching this tonight, and I hope you have a good day and a good week.
All right. How about you, Adrian? Like to give a special shout out to someone?
Thank you, guys. Thank you, fellow classmates, for watching the show tonight, and I hope you guys have a great day today.
Okay. Thank you so much, guys. Let's go to your mom here, Mary Ann. Of course, ma'am, as a parent, no, you are experiencing a lot of different things every day. Probably when they go home and they just came from school, they tell a lot of stories, no?
Yes.
So far in your experience since the preschool years, no, what have been the most unforgettable moment as a parent of Ethan and Adrian?
I always have this habit to ask them every time they arrive from school and ask them what happened in school, and they always tell me all the details. And I think since kindergarten until grade 6, I think the most memorable ones are those when they give me surprises, like something that they have achieved, something in school, in academics or extracurricular activities. So I love those moments with them.
Yeah, and of course, no, we call them the proud moments, no,
Yeah, the proud moments.
as parents. How about Ethan and Adrian? What do you think is your favorite school activity? Because I understand you have a lot of activities, no? Probably you are also part of the extracurricular organizations. So, would you like to share on that?
My favorite school activity is when we are able to go to our clubs and organizations, and the fact that we are able to choose one that fits both of us can also help us strengthen our relationship, our bond together, and we have had many experiences from various clubs, and we learned many things through those various experiences.
So, what are the organizations that you are part of, Ethan?
The Young Science Researchers Club in the elementary department and the SUES Debate Club.
Wow, ang daming ganap ni Ethan. How about you, Edrian?
Actually, the same as my brother.
Okay, so you also go to the same clubs?
Yes.
Wow, all right.
We are also both presidents and vice presidents respectively in our clubs.
Oh my God, okay. So parang ano na to ha? How do you call this one? It so happened that you have the same inclinations, no? The same interest. This is a question for Ma'am Mary Ann in terms of being a parent or as a guardian, particularly no, in the area of what we call support. No? How would you describe your experience as a parent in the Silliman community? Especially that I believe the Parent Teachers Association at the elementary is quite active.
Yeah, as a parent, I've always been supportive with their activities, not just in academics, but also in their extracurricular activities, in the clubs that they're participating in, and hands-on. I've always been hands-on. Like if I really have to be present in the activity, I will always be there for them.
Yeah.
And I like that the parents are very active. We have these chat groups, like for their grade 6 section. The parents are very active and they're posting everything related to the schools, and they give me updates, give us all parents updates, especially working parents, to give us updates of what is happening with the children in the school.
Yeah. I just want to follow up on that, ma'am, because you have twins, you know, and are they the only children,
Yes.
no? Your twins. How does it feel, and I think a lot of parents can relate to this, how does it feel to raise a child or children nowadays? Because they would say that they are digital natives, they cannot breathe without their cell phones or iPads. Is this really a challenge or part of the management as a parent that you know people really expect that you have to watch out for extreme or so much use of devices?
Yes, actually, that's right now. We are now in the digital age, and there's so many distractions, especially for the kids. So, parenting must be very deliberate. As a parent, you should be able to guide your children in what is the right thing to do, especially in their exposure to digital devices. As even when they were still young, I've always limit their exposure to games, and I always try to the screen time, reduce their screen time, and I was actually the one who introduced them to sports. They're into
Okay.
chess, so they've been into sports because I wanted them to not focus so much on
Right.
on the
Device.
devices.
That's
So,
true.
and then also encourage them to participate in the school's extracurricular activities. That's how I really deliberately keep them away from.
So tutok talaga, no? Because
Yes.
I agree, these technologies could be source of distractions.
Yes,
right?
and we really we also look into, really control. Yeah, we control their exposure in and the games that the games that they're into. We don't want them to play games that we don't think are very helpful for them.
Right.
So a little bit of strict So
So,
we deliberate parenting.
Yeah, I like the word deliberate parenting, no? Meaning you really have to give 105% and make sure that they are exposed with the right sources. Now, I'd like to go to Ethan about your favorite subject. Do you have, of course, baka sabihin ng mga teachers may favoritism tayo, no? But of course, as students, we really have that inclination, we really have that personal interest. So Ethan, so far, what is your favorite subject? Would it be math? Because you're into chess, diba? Math, science?
Yes, my favorite subject is math.
Wow!
Though most people think that math is a boring subject that's all about numbers and answering equations, it's actually about problem solving and solving puzzles, which helps improve your critical thinking, your logical thinking, and your ability to judge right from wrong, true from false, and many other things.
O, diba? Ewan ko kapag yung elementary ako, parang I want to run away from math. But Ethan really loves math. How about you, Edrian?
Well, I think science is a bit better, even though I
Okay.
also love math a lot. I think science is better because ever since I was young, I always wanted to learn what's happening around me. What are these things, like example, the cameras or the animals. I just want to learn the diversity of the things around me. That's why I love science.
So we have, parang they are really thinking at the same frequency, Ma Mary.
Yes.
They really love the math and the sciences. And we're just going to pause for a short break. But when we come back, let's talk more about more specific experiences. Like, for instance, as a parent, ma'am, how did you see them grow from being a grade 1 student, now grade 6, and they will be moving up to the junior high school soon, right?
Yes.
Friends, all of that and more when #Silliman returns. Please stay with us.
In the College of Mass Communication, we offer excellent quality rooms and facilities that would help you excel academically and socially. Right, Aya?
Right. I don't have to go to a different place to read and research because here in MassCom, we have all the books you need.
The college provides you with computers for making your assignments and designing and layouting your articles. Are you done, Antoine?
Almost done. It's a good thing our internet is fast and the computers are accessible.
The college offers a multi-use entertainment space to ensure the quality media will enhance the experience of broadcasting majors. Isn't that right, girls?
That's right. We're so lucky to have this room. Okay, 1, 2, 3, start.
Good morning, this is KMC News, and this is today's.
One of the college's highlight is their specialized facility for recording, production, and mixing, which can be for spoken words, vocals, instrumentals, or any other form of recording. Wow, that sounds great, James.
Oh, thank you. Sir Don helped me a lot.
Professors are the backbone of MassCom. They foster the curiosity and creativity of students. They help students learn from their mistakes, help them make decisions about career paths, and even offer guidance when life gets confusing. Most importantly, the MassCom faculty treat their students like family. If you're looking for the perfect horse, choose us and join our family of Mascomistas.
Viva Mascomista! Enroll now!
Welcome back, and you're still watching #Silliman, and we're still joined by Ethan and Adrian, of course, with Ma'am Mary Ann here from the Silliman University Elementary School. Now, before we took a short break, we were asking them about the growth or the significant differences that Ma'am Mary Ann has observed as a grade 1. So, would you consider them, ma'am, as really parang introverts, and then suddenly they become this very sociable students, or they have been consistent since grade 1?
Yeah, since kindergarten, Edrian has always been very, I consider him extrovert, very confident.
Yeah.
He always been outspoken. He's always
people
been
person.
People person.
Yeah.
But Ethan has been a shy one, the shy one.
Okay.
And but I'm very happy from kindergarten till now, he has changed because of first was when I noticed it when they participated in the debate club.
Mm-hmm.
I never expected they would join a debate club, but when I asked them one day, what club did you join? And they said, we joined the debate club, mommy. Oh, really? I was elected president and vice president. Oh, that's amazing! And then they had this extemporaneous speaking debate contest, and then he won as a champion, and I was happy to see him grow, confident, being more confident,
Right.
and then develop confidence in himself and be more outspoken. In fact, when last March he joined the national contest, extemporaneous speaking contest, he was
Wow.
chosen, and then he is able to deliver his speech well, and he won second place. So
Congratulations,
So I
Ethan.
was, I told him, I'm so happy, anak, because you've gained confidence through the years, and
Wow.
you've been so shy, and then Adrian has always been outspoken, confident, and he's become even more confident, not just because of course the other clubs, but also because of his achievements in chess and in school. So I really love how they've grown into.
Wow, that must really make you so proud, Ma'am Mary Ann, listening to your narrative, no? And I think this is really what we mean by a whole person education. This is what we mean when we commit ourselves to competence, character, and faith, no? Now, speaking of faith, Ethan and Adrian, how do you see also your Christian faith strengthen, no? Being a student at the elementary school?
Okay, so since I was kindergarten, I was very curious about my faith. Like, why do we have to believe in a God who died? And how come, like, all the things in the Bible are true and all that?
Right.
So then, since grade 5 or grade 6, I started researching about it. And then, because of the our Christian life values education in the elementary department, I was able to gain like a tiny scope about what the Bible is and the basic things about my faith.
How about you, Edrian?
So my Christian faith started to strengthen in grade 1 because I didn't know Christian life values and education was a subject. And so that was the only thing I really understood in grade 1 because I was just running around and buying pizza slices every day from the canteen. And so after that, after grade 1, as I started to progress through my years, Christian life values and education taught me to learn more about the Bible, these historic figures in the Bible, why are they so important, and what are their contributions. And that has inspired me to take some of their traits and make me a better person.
That's right, because I think that's really one of our strengths, no? At the elementary school, we really put premium a lot on our Christian life, our Christian values, no? As, of course, community of Christian believers. In terms of the challenges as elementary student, I understand that it's not only about slices of pizzas or getting all the achievements, but behind all of these, victories, this also entailed a lot of hard work, right? So, and also, I think our televiewers are interested, are curious, what are the challenges of an elementary student? No? In the world of an elementary student, what are the things that you find challenging?
I consider one of my biggest challenges is balancing my extracurricular activities and my academics. Because while my mom wants me to get academic awards as well, she also wants me to follow my passion, which is chess, and get to the internationals. Because ever since in 2020, I wanted to serve the Philippines in chess because represent the Philippines in the ASEAN Games. And I hope, or I plan to do it this year because after 5 years of hard work, or half a decade now, I think I am ready to bring the banner of the Philippine flag to other countries.
Wow, we have a future grandmaster here. And hopefully, I can relate to it because I'm also learning chess right now. I'm like beginning from scratch and watching all these YouTube tutorials. And I think it's really one of the hardest games in the world. And it's very good that you find so much interest in it. And good luck, no? Future grandmaster. Okay. How about Ethan here? What are the things that you find the most challenging as an elementary student?
Balancing, like how much I focus on things, like when should I try to focus on my academics or my co-curriculars, and also like being a better person in general, because as an elementary student, it's very hard to try to manage and balance your time through different things, like for example my sport, which is chess, and my academics, which I definitely have to try on, and my other co-curricular activities, like my events where I am invited in. And one struggle that I used to have was speaking in front, like right now.
Stage fright.
Yes, back then when I was grade 4.
Yeah, but of course, listening to Ethan, you sound so confident, so persuasive, with full conviction naman. So you're doing a great job, Ethan. Yeah. All right. Now, Ma'am Marian, what is your message to all the parents also? Because, of course, as parents, I understand you have very diverse, very different experiences, but definitely there are highs and lows to it. What is your message for them?
First, I'd like to share how I decided to enroll them in Silliman. When we were deciding where to enroll the kids in elementary, it was really intentional and a thoughtful one. I wanted them to grow in an environment, to provide them the best education, but also grow in an environment that is nurturing and fun. And so I believe that Silliman can provide both academic excellence and also a joyful experience for the kids. I really believe that the childhood experiences greatly impact adulthood. As the saying goes, the child is father to the man. I always believe in that. And reflecting on my childhood, I've always had a happy childhood, and I know that this will really matter as you become adults. So I want to give them the best education and a fun environment. And I'm happy. I never regretted my decision to enroll them because I've seen them grow and learn so much, but most importantly, enjoyed so much their childhood because they've been able to balance academics with extracurricular activities.
That's right. Wow. Thank you so much for your sharing, ma'am. No? Because I think, and I think a lot of parents could relate to that, choosing which school to trust, no, the education of your, especially the elementary, because these are the foundational years of your kids. And we are very happy to know that they are experiencing, both worlds of the extracurricular at the same time, learning at the same time, having fun, right? We are running out of time. I'd like to ask Ethan and Adrian, because you're moving now to the junior high school, no? So if there's one thing that you learned, I think, parang the biggest lesson that you've learned in your as an elementary student, what would it be?
Faith without action is dead, because over the years, I am a pretty religious person, and I always thought that if I just pray to God so much without doing anything, then I'm just gonna get whatever I want. But during my chess years, I experienced the hard way, and behind all the success and greatness I have in chess was also the countless losses I have.
Wow.
Because I was not trying my best, because chess was not really, I didn't put 100% into chess. But now, ever since 2023, when the pandemic started to end, I started focusing on chess because my friends and titos from chess are counting on me to get to the nationals and bring the banner of Dumaguete with me.
That's nice. Gusto ko, grade 6 pa ba ito makausap ko? parang mga fourth year theology students na. Diba? But thank you so much, Adrian, for reminding us that faith without action is dead. Thank you. How about you, Ethan?
Cherish your elementary to high school years because you will regret it otherwise. Like all your friends, and all the memories you've had, use them as a learning experience, and cherish your friends because you might not be able to meet them again in the future.
That's right.
And life becomes extremely hard from college upward.
Okay, diba? Ang futures thinking ng mga bata ngayon, iba na talaga. When I was in grade 6, I was just thinking about my favorite fast food chain. But anyway, congratulations, Ma Mary, and listening to your twins. I think I'm also sharing that proud moment.
Thank you.
Anyone, ma'am, who'd like want you to acknowledge or say thanks to, or maybe you have also some parents out there who'd like to say hi.
I really would like to thank Silliman University Elementary School, the faculty and staff, for nurturing my kids to become this God-fearing, knowledgeable, and well-rounded individuals. And I truly congratulate you for this, for giving the best education, shaping young minds the holistic way, spiritually, physically, and socially, and all aspects of their development. Thank you so much.
Yeah, on that note, daghang salamat for joining us tonight, for sharing your time with us, Ethan, Adrian, and Ma Mary Ann.
Thank you, sir.
More power to you. God bless. And we look forward to all your undertakings. No? We are claiming victory as early as now. And of course, we give a special thanks, of course, to our leadership at the elementary school, Assistant Professor Ethel Burgos, and to all the faculty and staff there, our friends. Hello naman. Kamusta naman kayo dyan? Baka may pa-snacks kayo soon dyan. And of course, thank you so much to our televiewers on Channel 6 Phil Products, on our YouTube channel, and on our Facebook page. Until next week, and to God be the glory. Hello there, Sillimanians and friends of Silliman around the world. Thank you for joining us tonight. Support as well our Facebook page. It's called #Silliman. Don't forget to like, share, and comment on your favorite episodes. And of course, click the notification bell of our YouTube channel. It's so called #Silliman. And we are airing every Monday night, 8 p.m. Channel 6 Phil Products Dumaguete, and replays are aired every Tuesday before the noontime news and Saturday after the noontime news. On behalf of Ronelyn Vailoces-No, this has been Joshua Soldivillo. Until next week, only here on #Silliman. Bye!